Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Well, airport executives say it really does take years for new routes and new airlines to come into a new market. And Indianapolis International Airport is going to be at the epicenter of those relationship connections come 2020. We learned this week that Indianapolis will host the high-profile Routes Americas Conference, a major aviation event which many believe will be another step toward increasing Indiana's connectivity and nonstop flights and a unique opportunity to showcase the state's growing global economy. Indianapolis, only the third U.S. city to host Routes Americas. And for more, I'm pleased to welcome back to the show Indiana Secretary of Commerce Jim Schellinger. And Jim, as always, welcome.
Thank you, Gary.
Okay, why is this? This is a conference, okay, Routes America. Big conference. Why is it so big? Why is it so important for Indianapolis to land this?
The significance of this cannot be overstated. For us to be able to have a conference here to showcase the #1 airport in North America, to showcase our world-class city, Indianapolis, our #1 convention center, to bring them in here February 3rd to the 5th in 2020 with 800 to 1,000 delegates representing 80 airlines and 300 different airports, which will have all their route planners and the people that plan schedule their slips, plan their routes domestic or internationally, and 50 tourism authorities, to have all of them here seeing it firsthand the great things of our city. It, again, cannot be overstated, the importance. So
unique opportunity for those one-on-one meetings that you typically have to travel, and it takes a lot of maneuvering to do it. This is all coming to you, essentially.
They're all coming here. So when you coordinate a direct flight, as we did with Delta in Paris, you have to go there and they have to come here, and people say, they're all coming here. And not only are they the quantity coming, but the quality. So this is where they have their national, international routes planning. So while we'll be dominated by attendees from North and South America, we'll also have representatives here from Asia and from Europe and from Africa. So this will be an international conference, and I think we're ready to go. This is right in our wheelhouse, the way we coordinate and host these things.
Chance to show off Indianapolis International Airport, regularly named the top airport in North America, but also opportunity for airports around the state in Fort Wayne, South Bend, Evansville.
This has been such a great partnership in going after this. So we teamed up with, of course, the governor led the charge in his next level connectivity. We worked with the mayor and Visit Indy and the Indy Chamber. We also worked with the Indiana Chamber. We worked with all these different parties that played a role in this. And then we also worked with South Bend, Evansville, and Fort Wayne Regional Airports. And they played a key role in this. So this is a statewide effort, even though the dominant part of it will be held in Indianapolis.
All right, let's talk about nonstop flights. It has been for a long time such a huge business issue. 50-plus nonstops now at Indianapolis International, a record, including that Paris, that international nonstop. I know work continues behind the scenes on more international nonstops. Where are you on landing additional nonstop flights?
We're going to continue to work on nonstop domestic flights. Even though we have 51, we can never seem to have enough. Being able to reach out and touch Washington, San Francisco, Boston, these things are very important to our businesses that do work, say, with Boeing out in Washington. Our aerospace and defense was just a target industry, you know. But we're also working on Asia. We'd like to do more in Asia. We'd like to do more in Europe eventually, although we're in a 2-year plan with Delta. And we'd also like to reach out to South and Central America. We already have flights going into Canada, so we feel pretty good about that. But the governor's next level connectivity plan, he's pulled out all the stops and making sure that he takes Indiana to the world and brings the world to Indiana. And these nonstop domestic and international flights are absolutely a cornerstone of accomplishing that.
As you look at Mexico City, Asia, those markets, interest in there? Do you think these are things that
there's definite interest in there. You take Asia, for instance, between the work we have in Japan, the highest per capita investor in the United States comes to Indiana from Japan, 280 businesses. They hire 58,000 people. We have 3 OEMs, the only state in the country to have 3 Japanese OEMs with Toyota, Subaru, and Honda. And you look at our businesses, and the connectivity's there. So, and having one that travels all around the world in this last year, I know the importance of direct flights. And so it's something that we've been encouraged to do, and we're following through with it.
All right, a major conference, Routes Americas, will be in Indianapolis in 2020. Indiana Secretary of Commerce Jim Schellinger, as always, thanks very much.
Thank you, Gary.
All right. Well, some major tech news breaking late in the week. Fishers-based Clear Object has been acquired. Aegis Capital Partners and ABS Capital Partners acquiring a majority interest in the Internet of Things company, which was founded in 2010 and is one of the state's best-known tech success companies. Clear Object's headquarters will remain in Fishers, and high-profile CEO John McDonald will continue as CEO. Financial terms of the deal not released.